What's good, y'all? I'm Bucky, and today we're gonna be watching a video titled "The End of Lil Mabu" by Bills YT. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lil Mabu's a white rapper from New York. He had a little wave. I ain't gonna lie, he was kind of going crazy. I haven't heard from him in a long time, so we're about to figure out what's going on with that. But if you're watching this right now, my analytics tell me 98% of people that watch this video are not subbed. So I'd appreciate it if you can click the sub button. Other than that, let's get into it. No, I'm good for that. This shit feel like home. I ain't never going back.
Lil Mabu is an accused industry plant who was only called out after he blew up. But now his career is completely dead, and he's doing just about everything to get attention. Posting pictures online with Bonnie Blue and switching up his whole entire style, which is a good indication of someone who is completely falling off. Now, before we get into this fake tough guy rapper, Lil Mabu, I wanted to say thank you for all of your support. I've been gone for a little while, but I'm finally back to posting videos somewhat regularly, so I'll let you know what happened with that later on in the video. But for the second video back, I wanted to try to get 500 likes on this video, so if you could, like the video and also hype it up.
We gotta
also comment on the video and you'll probably see your comment in the next upload. So who is Lil Mabu and how did he even blow up in the first place? Well, Lil Mabu's real name is, if you thought it was Matthew, it is, but it's Matthew DeLuca, and he's a 20-year-old drill, I'm using that really loosely, and rapper, also using that word lightly, who grew up in New York. Now, I learned about him on my TikTok For You page when I saw a small snippet of his music video with Dusty Locane called No Snitching. Now, my first
bro, he had like a little TikTok wave, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, he got a song with like Fabio Foreign and all of that, but he might have been paying that bag to get locked in with people, and niggas just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna lock in with you, get on a song with you. But Mabu did have like a little wave, I'm not gonna lie.
Of him was a skinny white kid with makeup on, trying to look unhinged and tough, but brother, you're probably 150 pounds.
But he was obviously a character.
Nothing stuff about you. Anyways, the song itself was okay, and on YouTube, it just solidified it being okay because it gained 27 million views. And that was the first viral music video that Matthew posted onto his YouTube channel. He posted a few other videos beforehand, nothing really racking in like so many views, but this was the most viral. This collab with Dusty Locane put Lil Mabu on the map. After this,
for those of you who don't know who Dusty Locane is, he's like diet. He like diet Pop Smoke, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Diet probably crazy, but like he had D voice. Rapped in the same cadence. I don't know if he switched up his style recently, but that's all I heard last time I heard of him. I ain't gonna lie.
Hanging out with other drill rappers and would have some hits with them as well, like with Didi Osama. This was the second song he made with Didi Osama, and it was a hit, racking in 41 million views as of today. After that, Matthew posted two music videos that both gained a lot of attention. One being called Trip to the Hood, and the other being called Mathematical Disrespect. With Mathematical Disrespect,
I think I heard Mathematical Disrespect. I heard that one. I think what was funny and why he kind of like hit his little wave is because it was like the parody. It was like, all right, cool, I'm the white guy, in the hood with them killers and shit, and I'm rapping. Like it was literally that, just him being in the hood, him rapping. And I mean, he wasn't like a terrible rapper. Like, to be honest, he had a decent low flow, decent low cadence. But it was the parody. It was the fact that he kind of was on like both sides.
Gaining over 75 million views as of today, and also charting. Now, the reason why I brought up his song Trip to the Hood was because of the beginning of the music video, where it just shows him portraying a privileged white kid who is living a double life, and his dad, who at the time everybody speculated was the CEO of Empire Music or something to do with the music label. He was just sitting there. I don't know. It's funny. Just watch it. See, after his song with Dusty Locane and Didi Osama that racked in millions of views and put him on the map, people wanted to know just who Lil Mabu was. Who was this scrawny white kid?
Who this motherfucker?
And his come up in the music industry. But this would become an issue for Matthew because Lil Mabu wasn't this hard drill rapper coming from Hunts Point in New York. It was revealed after the song with Didi Osama that Lil Mabu was just a privileged white kid who grew up in Manhattan, New York.
Makes sense.
Now, it's not like this little like come up story. Oh yeah, you know, he lived up in Manhattan. On the streets, he had it rough. No, his dad was a funeral director who owned multiple multi-million-dollar properties. So yeah, Matthew was also
he was a rich kid,
a student at a prestigious private school, which is pretty big. Now, this isn't a Disney movie from the early 2000s where I try to bully him for having a high GPA, but I do want to point out the significant differences from his rapper persona and how he actually grew up.
Okay.
Now, this isn't the first time that we have seen a white rapper or singer try to appropriate somebody else's culture.
See, and it be the smart ones, bro. It be like, I'm saying ones, but it's usually the smarter people that do that shit. They're like, okay, like I can get love here, I can get love here. People are gonna be shocked that I'm doing this. Like, you kind of at some point you kind of put together like damn, we're feeling like Flacco stuttering and shit. But you kind of get to a point where you're like, all right, cool, this makes sense. I see this. If they see me with this person, I might get lit. Or they see me doing this, it's gonna drum up a lot of attention. Like, a lot of this shit is usually planned. I'm not gonna lie.
Create a persona of which they have never lived. But this is the first time where we have
And
seen
that is rap,
someone
by the way,
who has been exposed make multiple videos and music videos to make it seem like they actually live the life that they rap about. Now, there was a video that came out somewhat recently, not really recently at all, probably like 3 years ago, where Lil Mabu was apparently shot during a music video. It was like this big thing, and of course it was pushed around, but it ended up being fake, like
yeah, of course.
And it was just an attempt to get clout. But again, all of these stunts helped him climb in popularity, and people shared that video around. So, like everything, even if it's negative publicity, it's still publicity. But again, people started to see through this act. People started to see Lil Mabu as a troll and completely unserious. Even on Reddit, people were saying that Lil Mabu's career would be dead within a few years, and they were exactly right. But before we get into that, I want to talk about how I believe he or his team were paying reaction YouTubers and TikTokers to say that his songs were actually the best that anybody has ever heard. And actually really, really tough. Their words, not mine. This isn't a secret that companies will pay for good
super
reviews.
blurry, bro. This is the way he edited the video. I was like, what the hell's going on?
That on Amazon and other things as well to try to push out the product. And this is the same for the music industry, and we see that even more now. I'm going to play a few snippets of reactions that I saw from some reactors who praised Lil Mabu and his lyrics. I laughed a little bit by saying that, and for me, I can just tell that these reviews are fake. But
praise Lil Mabu.
let me know in the comments after this video.
I speaking Spanish, bro. Well, you know, it's speaking Spanish and English on one track. Well, you know, doing that.
This nigga got paid, bro. Damn, buddy, right? This is like unnecessary glaze.
Gang.
Hey man, you man.
I'm not a cop.
Oh, this no life Shaq.
Yeah, he said I'm not a cop.
No, he dick yeah. No, he finna glaze.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and put on my fit on some typical white boy shit. Khakis and white socks, black kicks. I ain't sleeping 1400 minutes.
This nigga really got the khakis and white socks with the black kicks. Boy, that's tough. That's a typical white boy fit.
On some typical white boy shit. Khakis and white socks, black kicks. I ain't sleeping 1400 minutes. 10 coast, it's a sin. I was up all night studying trick.
The fuck he just nah, no. Yo, I watched a couple No Life Shaq like interviews. I'm not interviews, but reactions. This nigga be excited as hell, man. I know he getting the industry bag.
Smith knows I'm lit. I wonder if Mr. T knows that I keep a stick. In my pencil case, I got a grip. Keep it on.
Nigga sticky in, bro.
Bro got the white tee with the khakis with the black Air Forces. Boy, you a menace. Just to let you know. Bro just left school. When he left, he like he say, he took his test, said goodbye to his niggas, and came straight here.
I can't take a break too. My boo is a household name.
I respect the grind. Definitely. Never stop. Ever. Sir, listen, you have something right here. All right. And what you have here is a solid entry into your catalog. I've never encountered your catalog, but if your catalog...
I don't want hate. The way he talks is just so funny to me, bro. He remind me of like Squilly and Fancy Son or somebody that Squill will be hanging with, bro.
Thing like this, then it should be something I should probably attempt to encounter here. Absolutely fire. Not a single complaint I can give here. Well,
absolutely fire.
Slight one, but I don't think that means anything to the grand scheme of things, right? I absolutely dislike strongly the ending of the song. I absolutely am an auto-tune hater. I'm sorry. Once I hear it, I'm just like, ew. And I do think that as of right now, the entirety of the song was so strong in terms of like hip hop. This is for the love of hip hop, obviously.
Yeah, niggas was getting paid, bro. Because what the fuck, niggas going into like a fucking passionate soliloquy about Lil Mabu right now. It's crazy.
Like, it was so strong.
Granted, I don't know what type of music this guy normally listens to, so this might be like genuinely from the soul. I don't know.
The nonsense hooky trash at the end, bro. No offense, right? You're from New York. You should understand my tone, bro. Right?
Yeah, these reviews were kind of terrible, and you can tell that something was really off. I mean, you could fake a reaction pretty easily, but the emotion behind that reaction, you could tell that it's just fake. I don't know. Seeing all of these reactions on my TikTok For You page threw me through a loop. And it tried to gaslight me into believing that I was the problem and that his music was actually really good. But
that shit fire, bruh.
There's no way it could have been that good. Even Mathematical Disrespect, it charted, and I hate that song so much. It makes no sense. And online,
he kind of mid. He's not terrible, but he's like, he remind me of, remember the Dax guy? Dax got a little bit of emotion right now. He kind of remind me of Dax, but he's just white. Like, that's here.
Like, dude, if you don't like Mathematical Disrespect, you're just not a real rap fan.
What the Excuse me?
Here's a snippet of that song.
Lil Mabu claimed the sound and the audio was trash. And the audio was trash anyway.
Boy, if you don't get...
Did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping. What is that, man?
That nigga's tripping.
Wait, listen up.
Alright, don't skip this ad. Goddamn, bro. Just spamming us with ads,
I don't know
bro.
if you like that song or not, but if you didn't, let me know in the comments down below. Eventually, Lil Mabu would release his first studio-backed album called Young Genius. And if you thought this hit numbers, it was #1 on the chart. It was the best song. Every song on this album was charting. You'd be wrong because it absolutely flopped. And this was when the top...
Who thought this shit was finna go crazy? Like, who thought this shit was finna tweak out?
Of his popularity started to change. I went on the album of the year to see the reviews, and they were completely terrible. Over 1,000 reviews rated the album 0 out of 9 out of 100, and the reviewers expressed why. They thought that this album was terrible. With one person writing, "Is this MF ever gonna give up this gig? It's getting old." Almost every song on here is about as low effort and corny as his whole gangster persona. Plus, Mabu's bars and vocals are so... The only highlight of this album is that hilarious bad Oppie Day. And other than that song, majority of the album is completely unlistenable for me. Another wrote, Young Genius is kind of what I expect from Lil Mabu. A bad album with generic drill sound and annoying characteristics of Lil Mabu's persona. There are some funny moments like Didi Osama screaming on Evil Empire or an Oppie Day begin at pop song. But still, this is just overloaded with pure I can't think of a sober person enjoying this album fully. The only thing worse than this album is the videos for some of the songs here. Pure cringe and embarrassment. Also, why the F you got a 5-year-old on your album?
Yeah, that is crazy.
And the last review I don't look
at
is this one that wrote, "But Senji, is the album any good?" Hell no. This is easily one of the worst albums of the year, with at least 3 or 4 tracks on here being worthy of the worst songs of 2024.
Yo, nah.
It's just such a joke of an album. It's basically rich suburban white kid from the hood core. I can't believe he thought that this was remotely a good idea.
That's what I was saying. Like, it was just the irony, like nigga being like some rich white kid, but acting like he's like from the yeah. That's kind of like why.
Let alone an
why
entire
people
team
were
in
surprised.
studio. Before I finish this, I just really want to discuss what the actual F he thought when making Oppie Day. I genuinely have no words for that track. I really want to start forgetting this album, so I'm gonna abruptly leave the review here.
By the way, niggas decided to listen to this album, so he did something they liked. Ain't no way niggas listen to the album just to hate, bruh. But then you'll be surprised, man. Niggas be having energy. I remember when I listened to a Whole Lot of Red, I was out there hating my ass off. I ain't gonna lie. But I really was interested though. But anyway, nobody was listening to this album unless you were trying to hate.
The same way as these reviewers. From this point on is when Lil Mabu started becoming more and more irrelevant. His views started to tank, and him being extremely popular started to change. Music took longer to come out, and eventually he would switch up his sound entirely to a more pop sounding sound. This is where the trolling on Mabu's part really started to amplify. There are a few accounts on TikTok that I saw that were ran by Matthew that would poke fun at Lil Mabu for being in school or something stupid, but again, it was just ran by Lil Mabu to promote himself. Also, recently he'd be seen everywhere with Bonnie Blue, who is an OF model, which I don't even really want to get into, but if you know, you know.
If you get too close to Shorty, bro, you catching something. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You get close to her, it's GG's. Like, I'll get a breakdown. She got knocked down by like 100 niggas in a day or some shit. And I think one of them Jones probably heard it was 1,000 niggas too. I don't think 1,000 is like possible, but it was definitely 100 niggas, just randoms. Young niggas, old niggas.
But this is where things would really start to ramp up. He'd be seen courtside at an NBA game with her, where it appeared that she was doing something bad with him on the sidelines, and he would allegedly be
there go the low nigga. This is the
life because of this. He'd make a response video about this to kind of show that he was being truthful and he wasn't lying. And he would show paperwork from the WNBA saying that he was banned for life. But you can't trust this guy as far as you can throw him. And he's pretty light. I could probably throw him pretty far, but I still wouldn't trust him.
Damn.
I just woke up for class and everybody's sending me this fucking video.
Boys seem to like the girls who laugh at anything. The one.
She was tying my shoe. She was tying my shoe, NBA. Matthew.
Bro, this nigga's a clout chaser, bro. Niggas is a clout demon, bro. That's wild.
Banned from the NBA?
If you associate with Bonnie Blue, man, you just automatically a clout chaser. I ain't gonna lie.
Yup. Sure did. Looks like I won't be going to any more WNBA games either. Didn't want to.
Also, his sister promotes him on TikTok as well and defends his actions. And she is honestly the worst person who embodies the rich New Yorker vibe, like the content creator vibe. Oh my goodness, she's just the worst. I can't explain it. Whenever I see her popping up on my For You page for some odd reason, and she's like trying to support Matthew, and she's like, yeah, he's the best. His song's so great. I just have I have a memeable face on whenever I see this. But here's just a few videos. Hopefully they make you cringe as much as I do, because it's kind of cringy.
Cardi B apparently lost her butt crack.
As y'all know, I got
what?
my butt crack peers.
Trust me, I know. I was there.
It's to hurt when you sit down.
And no kizzy.
No kissing. No.
Yo, this is weird. They like they having fun, bro. This is just so weird seeing this shit though.
People still say no kizzy.
People still say no kizzy.
I have a $13,000 piercing. I realized that I don't have it.
Dad, grab the plunger.
We gotta dive down there. Try to get it.
What sewer?
How did that even pop up on your For You page, man?
So, like, what's your algorithm about? Please do elaborate. Please, we would love to see the rest of your feed. Seeing if I can finish a 40-yard dash before my brother, you know.
What the hell? That shit weak as hell. Wait. What the fuck? That's weird. Hey, yo. Yo, for those of you, because I got it, now y'all gotta get it. She talking about before bro get his shit off, she can finish a 40. 6 seconds. Yeah, my God. This is gross.
Wait, that's Matthew! I have a feeling I know who that is. When your parents spend all that money on piano lessons and this is all you know how to play.
Hey. They like our swag. I can't get mad at that. I ain't gonna lie. And they kind of flexing that shit. I can't. Dreams and nightmares.
Today we tried crumble.
Welcome to our crumble cookie review. Alright, I'm not. 2 of the flavors were sold out, so this is what we've got. You excited?
No.
First is the blueberry one.
I don't mix fruit and dessert. Today's not the day I'm gonna start. Boom or boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know. They're a little weird, but that's not like end of the world weird, bro. Like, I don't know. Bro might really just not like him, the brother making a video. This is just like, I mean, what do you expect people to do? These niggas, he's a cloud chaser. His sister's probably a cloud chaser. They chilling. They eating cookies. They look pretty like normal for what it's worth.
Fuck that. Bill.
But notice though. They trying to lean on the black side. If you jump on TikTok and search crumble cookie reviews, you'll notice like a lot of the white people where they eating cookies are like, oh my god, this is so good. This is the best cookie I've ever had. Or, oh yeah, they did their thing right here. And then you'll see black people just fucking tossing the fucking cookies like, oh, this shit tastes terrible. Who said this was a good cookie? I had crumble cookie before. I've never spent my money on crumble cookie. I used to be like a cleaner, and surprisingly enough, we cleaned a crumble cookie that was owned by like Tobias Harris. Yeah, random as hell. And they just gave us free cookies. They used that like ice and shit that's weird tasting, but the cookies wasn't terrible. They just was a whole bunch of sugar. I don't know. I would never just go buy a crumble cookie though. But yeah, they're throwing the cookies. They trying to be like us, bruh. Which I don't see nothing wrong with that. If they don't like the cookie, they don't like the cookie.
Matthew, no, you have to wait for me. Goodness.
But this is probably why bro's kind of in a tiff.
This next one is peanut butter and chocolate. You ready?
That's like, how can a peanut butter? This is a little weird. How can a peanut butter and chocolate cookie be ass though? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't like peanut butter.
Do you like anything? No, that was my favorite.
See,
Chocolate
alright, this is funny, man.
An extra chocolate chip. I can get down with this shit. I'll let you a fucking ass.
They're all on the floor. Okay. Don't you want some milk? Buddy only drinks milk like this, so just give us one moment.
This is a little strange. TikTok cringe shit.
Now this is a little update to the video because I completely forgot to put it in, but supposedly Lil Mabu also scammed a guy named Tommy G.
There we go. Here we go. We need to incriminate and shit. Cause eating cookies is not enough. Like niggas eating cookies, drinking milk. Crumble cookies a little whack. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can't get mad at the nigga not liking the cookies, bruh.
Was $12,000.
Sister loving them
on
things.
April 3rd, Lil Mabu contacted Tommy G on Instagram about his newly released song, Big Dog Shit, saying, if you want to make the Big Dog Shit your theme song on YouTube, I can whitelist
this is Brandon Buckingham, right?
channel to monetize on it. To which Tommy responds, ooh, that would be badass. Mabu answers back, bet, I got you, and Tommy goes ahead with their agreement. Tommy decided to put that song in a video that he knew would be one of his biggest. A video where he risked his life called The Most Wanted Drivers of New York. I say this just to emphasize that Tommy was doing Mabu a favor here. And at first, everything was cool. Tommy's video got about 2 million views in the first day and there was no copyright claims. But on the second day, Tommy gets a copyright claim from none other than Lil Mabu and Lil RT for the song Big Dog Shit that he...
Nigga made a song with Lil RT. That's the 5-year-old they was talking about. Yo, nigga made a song with Lil RT is insane, bro. That's nasty.
The beginning of the video. This means all the ad revenue in the 30-minute plus video would go to Lil Mabu just for the 15 seconds of music he put in the beginning of the video.
God
YouTube's
damn.
copyright system is completely broken and fucked up, but that's not why we're here. Tommy reached out to the Lil Mabu and hopped on a phone call with him where he said that he was going to get his label Empire to take care of it immediately, and if worse comes to worse, he would reimburse him out of pocket. The next day, Tommy said, just a heads up, still not cleared. Tommy, who is obviously fed up that some nerd is stealing his money on one of his biggest videos ever, manually removes the song from his video using YouTube's trim function, essentially restoring its monetization. He then reaches out to Lil Mabu's manager saying, I just cut it from the video. I'm not confident that CMG will act on it quickly. I did the math and it's already cost me $11,070. That's fucking crazy, and still, Tommy got no response. This is a chart of Tommy's revenue on YouTube, showing the first day he was making money and the second day he made literally $0. And then after that, on the third day, he removed the song and he was back to making money, but the money from the second day all went to Lil Mabu and Lil RT.
And that was $11,000? Maybe I'm listening to this wrong, but god damn.
At this point, Tommy wants to be reimbursed from that second day of revenue that was stolen by Lil Mabu and his bullshit copyright claim. So 5 days later, Tommy reaches out to Lil Mabu's manager again saying, what are our options at this point for recouping what's been lost? Are we able to bill CMG or Empire for a marketing expense? The manager responds. Empire said it's out their hands. They sent an email to them to resolve this matter, but he said if any action is to be taken, it needs to go towards CMG. He said they already have cases that they are dealing with on the same matter.
But apparently Lil Mabu ended up donating the money that he owed Tommy G to charity, so I guess it's cleared up. Lil Mabu's persona was huge for a short amount of time, but then he got desperate. He's 20 years old, so maybe he'll outgrow this immaturity, but being rich, one, with no accountability does not help him to grow. And two, because his family...
Yo, y'all probably can't hear the music in the background, but it's a song that he using that I used to use in like my early videos. Shit just gave me flashbacks. Like my super early videos back in like 2020.
It's okay with him acting this way and actually encourage this. He won't change unless somebody forces him to change. But have you ever heard of Lil Mabu, and do you think his music is good, or are you like me and think his music is absolutely dog water? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to never miss any future uploads.
Gotcha.
And thank you all so much for your support.
Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. To answer his question, yeah, Lil Mabu mid. He's mid. He's an average musician, average rapper. He's white, acts hood, but he acts hood in parody. Like he's not like actually. Nobody actually believes he's a gangster. That's why I'm like, oh, you getting a tiff about that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Lil Mabu in the comment section. If you like the video, and I'm out of here.